Yo, what is up guys? So throughout my previous vlogs, I kind of share with you guys some of the things that I picked up. So I thought in this video, it would be cool to share with you guys my favorite clothing pickups from 2025. Items that I felt like I loved wearing and hopefully continue to wear. And for reference, I'm 175 centimeters tall and 24 kilograms. Let's get into this video. So these are the Lemaire piped loafers. So for the longest time, I've been looking for a pair of loafers to wear just to elevate my outfits for occasions like date night and more formal events. So when I saw these on a Daniel Simmons video, I fell in love with them. I feel like these give the same vibes as the tabby loafers, which I thought about getting, but I just couldn't get around wearing like the socks with the toe split. But yeah, these are super clean, they're super minimal, and the stitch in the middle just makes it that more unique, and it's why these are one of my favorites. The next pair of shoes are the Salomon XT6 Goretex. Now these are probably my most worn pair of shoes that I own. They're comfortable, they're super clean. I got them in black so they match with every outfit, and most importantly, they're durable. So the story as to why I got these was because one time when I was in Mount Fuji, I was wearing my New Balances, no shade to New Balance, but I had no idea that there was gonna still be snow around. The whole day, my shoes, socks, and my foot were wet, and because we did a day trip out, I couldn't really go back to my hotel to change my socks. So for the whole day I was just dealing with a wet foot. So I wanted a pair of shoes that were waterproof, which these are. So now these are basically my go-to travel shoes that will last in every environment, and they also just look super cool. So if you've seen my Japan haul, then you've probably seen these Needles HD track pants. I got these in October last year, and they've quickly become my most worn pair of pants, especially since it's warmer in Melbourne. I feel like these are the perfect flowy and breathable pants to wear. I actually had a little bit of buyer's remorse when I bought these because maroon isn't typically a color I'd wear. I normally stick to like neutral colors, but since getting them, I've fallen in love with the maroon color. I've actually found that since my wardrobe is basically neutral, a lot of the stuff I wear does pair well with these pants. So the color, the stripe, the details, and especially the balloon fit are what make me always reach for these pants. The next pair of bottoms are these COS wool blend wide leg trousers from the women's section, and these are my favorite pair of trousers. I love the way they fit on me. The material is a wool blend, so it feels super premium on the skin. I own the popular Uniqlo wide leg trousers, which I 100% recommend if you're getting into trousers, but I feel like the COS ones are just a little bit more elevated. They have a slightly wider fit and they taper down at the bottom, which is why I always gravitate towards them. But yeah, nothing much else to say, just a basic pair of black trousers. Moving on to tops, I have with me the COS Slim Rib t-shirt. So you've probably seen them all over social media, and a friend told me that they restocked in Melbourne, so I had to get all three colors. So I got black, gray, and white. But gray is probably my favorite since I actually don't own any gray tops. I love the material and the rib design on these. So I usually wear a size medium, but I sized up in these because I wanted a more regular fitting t-shirt. I feel like the medium was really tight on me and it wasn't really the look I was going for. So do keep that in mind if you are looking at getting these. But these to me are just like a more elevated, normal fitting t-shirt. The next top is the Uniqlo Airism t-shirt, which is the one I'm wearing right now. It's not really a new purchase, but more of a repurchase. So for context, in 2024, I was my heaviest. So a lot of the clothes that I wore back then don't really fit me right now. So when repurchasing these shirts, I bought them in a size medium when in the past I would have worn a size extra large. And a cool trick I did to these is I got my mum to bring the length of the shirt up. So now it fits my proportions super well. As you know, these shirts are super affordable, super comfortable. And with the length brought up, I feel like I always wear these t-shirts. So this is the Montbell puffer jacket. So this jacket was definitely more of a functional decision over a stylistic one, but the design is super minimal and clean, so I feel like it's still easy to style. But essentially, since I find myself traveling to Japan in winter a lot, I wanted an outerwear that was both lightweight, but also kept me warm. From my experience, traveling with a thick, heavy jacket makes it really hard to pack, but also is annoying to take on and off when you're moving from indoors to outdoors. Especially in Japan, I swear, like when I enter like the train station or like shops, I'm like always sweating when I'm inside. So having the Montbell jacket makes it easy to just take on and off. But yeah, it's super clean, it's super minimal, it's super functional, and will definitely be a forever piece. And finally, the last piece is this Uniqlo Pufftech Blouson. This jacket is similar to Montbell in that it's kind of lightweight and has like a Pufftech padding, but I feel like it's still heavier than the Montbell and isn't as warm. But what it lacks in function, it definitely makes up for style. So the things that I love about this jacket is that the length sits perfectly, the overall fit is on the baggier side, and the collar also makes it look a lot more elevated. And also, fun fact, I actually wore this jacket when I proposed to Jolie, so it definitely makes it to the favorites list. But that's basically all the pieces I want to share with you guys in this video. Hopefully in 2026, I'm a lot more intentional with my purchases. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I try to post weekly, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.